Bro, I got some serious problems with this shift. Gone. Gone. I let you stay home, that was fine. You didn't show up, you're gone. You didn't show up, you're gone. I need 2 cops, 2 detectives now. I'm playing around with these assholes. It's because of Yesel we lost that suspect in the other case. Like, yeah, I made the wrong call, but he was supposed to show up the next day. Had he showed up the next day, we would have been fine. A woman draped with explosives walked into a shopping center. She said she set fire to the children's store and then sat down to pray. Eyewitnesses report that she is waiting for a divine sign to blow herself up. Jesus Christ. God. I'm kind of front-loading that, but I don't have a choice. Hit and run, hit and run. I think that was the mob case, right? Well, right now all of our resources are tied up, so let's just hope that she doesn't go kaboom. Or else that's my whole shift A gone. Suspect is kneeling on the ground, ignoring everything around, and it seems that she is praying. Hands up, don't make any sudden movements. Thank God. Because that could have gone a whole different way. And thankfully that was a false alarm. Jesus. Okay. The assault and then the robbery. 3 teenagers were goofing around and accidentally knocked over a rack of expensive cognac. The shop owner tried to detain them, but the young people beat them up pretty bad, grabbed a few surviving bottles and bolted out the door. Alcoholic Eugene Ward won $45,000 in a lottery. He returned home with his winnings and boasted about it to his drinking buddies in the yard. They all toasted Mr. Ward and congratulated him on his good fortune. Then, once he was good and hammered, they beat him up and stole the money. Some local guys caught 2 teenagers writing racist graffiti on the wall of a house. They started beating them, and a crowd has gathered cheering them on. I think they might kill these boys, said one eyewitness. What do you need? 4 cops, eh? If I can spare it, I will. We'll see what I can make happen.
412C in progress. 410A complete. 1310 complete. 415 in progress. Situation here.
Alright, there's a homeless couple staggering around the gate where the offenders were last spotted. I'll quickly question the homeless people. The police have cited some teenagers who fit the description of the suspects. The teens spot the police and throw a bottle of cognac in their direction. Let's pursue them.
412A. 910B complete.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Pop.
Assault with an offensive weapon.
415 in progress.
Oh, they're just coming in hot and heavy today. Like, I can't even keep up with anything.
415 complete.
Alright, a pet store saleswoman reported a delusional customer who stood staring at the snake section, then suddenly began smashing the terrariums and throwing the snakes onto the floor. Reptiles should be free, he yelled, scaring away all the other customers. Saleswoman remained calm. It's a good thing we don't carry any poisonous species. I need 4 for this.
412A.
Question is, are they going to make it back in 10? So I missed my chance anyways. This is me being money hungry.
311B in progress.
$8,000 for that. Woman called to report a fight. There's a bunch of Chinese fighting in the park. Hurry, there's kids around. Are you sure it's not just a martial arts exhibit? Or exhibition, rather?
In progress.
Driving along a road, a trucker noticed a disheveled man wearing a bloodstained shirt pulling a hysterical woman into the forest by her hair. The trucker wanted to stop right there, but then decided it would be smarter to quickly get to a phone and call the police. It was only the Dragon's Lair Martial Arts Club meeting outside to enjoy the fresh air. Who would have thought? Not me. War veteran Asa Pickering got into an argument with his neighbor, Albert Burnham, over the garbage he leaves on the driveway in front of his house. It developed into a serious fight, and Mr. Burnham drew his gun and opened fire. He wounded his neighbor in the thigh, but the wounded man managed to run into his house and return a few minutes later with a gun of his own. The firefight is still ongoing, and stray bullets are flying into all the neighboring houses. One of those wild shots wounded the teenage daughter of Alice Hawthorne, who called the police. At the site indicated by the trucker, there's a trail of fresh dirt and blood leading into the forest. Follow the trail into the woods. In the clearing is a bloody woman, and above her an angry man who's strangling her. The suspect has a frozen glare. It seems he's not himself. Shoot the suspect with the taser. Few new frames in the double homicide case. Dressed in an unbuttoned gray coat and a white t-shirt. Upon entering the store, he went right to the alcohol, picked up a 6-pack of beer, and then headed to the checkout. I was standing right in front of the guy. At the checkout, he seemed pretty suspicious to me, and what a nasty smell. I got away from him as fast as I could, and on the way out, I told one of the guards to keep an eye on him. I was in line with this guy. He was obviously in a hurry and very nervous. He handed the cashier his credit card, so it's not that one. Then the cashier told him the account was empty, pulled out his gun, shot the poor girl in the head, and the guard was standing nearby, tried to grab his gun, but the guard was too fast and finished him off. Jumped on his bike and left, so it's that one. Okay, so what we're missing here is him with his card, him shooting, the cop coming, and then him leaving. Maybe even this woman telling the guards. So we have an idea of what played out here. Just a matter of getting the evidence. Day 98, October 20th, Sunday. Mayor Rogers displeased with the police department. Fuck yourself. Study women use phone sex more than men. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. Great. Probably gonna have fucking some bullshit happen. Budget cuts and all that. No you can't. Looks like everyone's here. Everyone's doing well. I'm glad. Funeral for Silk.
9/11 in progress.
Do I need... No, I should be good. Alright, what's first? A woman called to report that she's caught a thief red-handed. I've had my underwear stolen several times. I leave it to dry in the air after I do my laundry. Today I saw a teenage boy on a bicycle pull my favorite panties off the clothesline. The dirty boy is riding his bike around the neighborhood right now. Pick him up then. Also, just remembered too that I was severely understaffed shift day for like a couple people not coming in and stuff like that. So, an addict ran into a diner, threatened everyone with a pistol, and demanded all the cash from the register and the wallets from the visitors. He fired 2 shots into the ceiling. I'll send 2 for now. We might need backup to that situation.
10:10 in progress.
A young and hysterical teacher reported that a student brought a bomb to school. The boy was always too serious for a normal child. I always suspected that something bad was going on. Today, when Ahmed came to class, I heard something ticking in his backpack. Send a couple squads for that. Homicide suburb. The decapitated body of Bogos Saharik was found in the window of his souvenir shop. Alright, let's pull some people. Let's just make sure I know who I'm taking for shift B. Johnson and Carson. Send them over. Johnson, Carson.
9/11. 10:10 in progress. 6/11 in progress.
In the school's foyer, some students found a strange bundle which contained some kind of mechanism connected with wires and pipes. Most of the building was immediately evacuated. Is 3 enough? Surprisingly.
Looks like we have a
Seeing the police,
situation
suspect
here.
grabs a woman and points his gun at the officers. Completely surrounded, stick up your hands and surrender. Suspect suddenly throws the woman off and rushes towards the service door. Jump at him.
9:10 complete.
Surprised. I thought for sure we were losing someone in that situation.
810 in progress. 1010A.
The terrorist was just 8-year-old Ahmed, who brought his brand new wristwatch to school to show off to his friends.
414 in progress.
Coach Spencer Nettles began to molest one of the students in the classroom. She gave him several hard slaps trying to back him off, but instead the man became furious and started tearing off the girl's clothes. Alright. So what do we know? Sarah Sahak, the victim's wife. In recent years, we've struggled to keep the store open. The location isn't very good. There's not a lot of foot traffic, so not many casual shoppers. We depend a lot on our regulars. The summer is always a loss. We make up for it during the holiday season, and we always have the best Halloween costumes in town. Bogos loves the holiday. In the camera, an hour before the estimated time of Mr. Sahak's death, the camera across the street caught only a few people, 2 twin girls, a tall man in a gray coat, and a bearded homeless man searching through garbage cans. Okay. Mr. Sahak died from a gunshot to the chest. The beheading was all post-mortem. The head was cut off slowly and with some difficulty. The whole shop floor was covered with blood, and his neck was a bloody mess. So whoever did it didn't have an easy time, obviously.
1010A.
John Whitman, speaking with a slow voice, said that 10 men tried to climb through the window, but they all tried to do it at once and got themselves stuck. It's damn funny and a little scary to look at. All strange like a cartoon. Mr. Whitman continued in an unnatural tone. Okay, well, I'm not answering that call if I can't then.
12 in progress.
At the toy store, a baby started acting up, demanding a toy train. The mother first began to scream, then started whipping the boy with all her strength. The clerk called the police, saying the woman is drunk or stoned and barely aware of what's going on. I'm afraid she'll maim the poor child. Check that one out. That one's definitely not a false call. John Whitman had taken a triple dose of his medication and sat all evening staring at a blank white wall. 10 people stuck in a window wasn't the only cartoon he saw. An unhappy customer carrying a baseball bat entered the showroom and started smashing up the cars on display. I brought a brand new car here, but after a month it wouldn't start, and you people wouldn't do anything. The manager tried to intervene and calm the man down, but he got a crack on the head for his trouble. The situation is heating up. When he spots the police, Mr. Nettles releases the girl and begins to move back towards the locker room, saying, "Look, we were just fooling around." Let's rush the suspect. The coach rushes towards his bag and pulls out a gun. "Just go away, you got the wrong idea about this." Shoot him with the taser.
611 complete. 1111 in progress.
Received an anonymous tip. Some cocaine is being stored in the back of a coffee shop. We'll check that out. Don't really know how accurate that tip is, but...
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
The woman continues to thrash the boy, who seems to have lost consciousness. Drag the woman off the child.
414.
The one option was like, yeah, here's my belt.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Possible.
Send some backup to that.
410 in progress.
Alright. Lori Kinnear, speaking with a lifeless voice, claimed that someone killed her husband and that nobody cares. I've just buried him in the ground. Can you tell me why nobody cares? This is murder. Isn't this your job?
Looks like we have a situation.
There's nothing
here.
suspicious in the cafe's diner area. There's a couple sitting at the table talking quietly. Waiters walking about. Behind the bar is a beefy bartender. Ask the bartender to show us the back room. Bartender throws a coffee pot at the cops and pulls a gun from under the counter. Shoot to kill.
1111 complete.
Look at that, cocaine.
311A in progress.
Two guys waiting to get into the nightclub refused to share a place in line with each other and started to fight. Security has decided not to interfere.
212 complete. More testing complete. More testing in progress.
Lori Nauer's husband died of cancer, which he'd been suffering with the past 4 years. During the funeral, the woman crumbled into a mountain of sorrow and fell into shock. She's unable to account for her actions. Linda Hill reports that her neighbor, Tamara Postanga, was having a fight with her husband during dinner, and she just grabbed a kitchen knife and stuck it into his neck. She's absolutely lost it. She turned on the gas and is going to light a fire and blow up the whole apartment with the children inside. She won't listen to me. Alright. Let's go stop that then.
We've got a situation.
One of the participants in the fight grabbed a bottle of beer and smashed it against the wall. He's wielding the splinters like a knife. His opponent grabs his hand and places another at his throat, shredding something. Sees the man with the bottle. The detainee strikes a police officer and tries to escape. Shoot him with the taser.
311A complete.
Ain't playing no games.
412 in progress.
6 young men were playing kickball and accidentally smashed the shop window. The shop owner came out to deal with the situation, but the man beat him up and then just kept on playing kickball. An eyewitness said one player had a gun. We're probably going to need backup for that call then.
Looks like we have a situation.
A man's corpse is lying on the kitchen floor, and there's a barely conscious woman sitting with a matchbox in her hands. The smell of gas is very strong. Turn off the gas. From the next room comes the sounds of crying. The door is locked. Let's break down the door and take the children out to the street.
More testing complete. 210 in progress.
2 immigrants are drinking alcohol on a park bench and singing loudly in Bulgarian. Any passerbys who comment are shown the middle finger. Nice.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Popeye.
What do we got? We got 3 new frames in this case. And we got 3 new frames in the other investigation. What's the difference between that? Move out, delay of payment. Still don't feel like we have enough. Has to have been turned upside down. Means they showed up and they fucked his house up. Okay, so it's clear that he's gone and dead. What's unclear is just how he got there. So we know that they're being evicted. We know that we found a receipt from Eddie's Burgers. Not making very much leeway into that case, but there's obviously something there that I'm missing.
210, complete. Four 12.
Day 99, October 21st, Monday. Well, I'm gonna end it here because I don't got a whole lot of time left, so I think we'll probably end up running over on time. When we come back, we'll continue with day 99 and we'll see what happens next. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say, comment down below, subscribe, share. Hope you know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.